All right. Little video for the channel. I finally did find that sylph miniature I was missing. Right here she is. She's not metal, she's plastic. And the reason I found her is I just went online and paid the $3 for a new one. Because that's how much this cost. And I was so upset at having lost her somewhere. I'll find her now, but then having two will be fine because I'll just do a hand swap or something, put some weapons or something in one of them. Maybe, a wing swap because I've got extra wings laying around. So, I could do a wing swap. But yeah, the fact that I had lost this was driving me so insane. There she is now, based with her magnetized base, that I was like, I have to have one or else. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing. Unboxings aren't super popular, so I doubt this video will get a lot of views. But, my wife and I opened a present today as we are counting down the days to Christmas. And, I got her some perfume she wanted or something. She got me this, which goes with the actual core game that she bought me, which is down there. Now, oh man, I don't know how it plays or anything. I'll have to watch YouTube videos. But let's pop the cellophane off or whatever that is, the shrink wrap. And it says there's 12 alien warriors in here and different versions. There's 8 warriors, a brute, a guard, a scout, and a skulker. So I don't even know. Looking at these, I can't tell the difference. Like, I don't know. Maybe the brute's like way bigger or something. But on the box art, I honestly can't tell the difference. But that doesn't mean anything. The box art could be lying. So yeah, we need these. I remember the good old days when you would open your 40K Space Marines and you wouldn't even look at the instructions if there even was any. You just clip all the pieces off into a big pile and then assemble them. Yeah, I used to be able to do that. Now with these new piece of crap Primaris Marines, and yes, I'm saying it, piece of crap Primaris Marines, you can't do that anymore. If you get a big sprue and you clip them all off and put it into a big pile, then you get to spin which arm goes on which body and leg and whatever. Because, okay, step 5, glue arms on. Note, all arms are interchangeable. So this is for warrior assembly. Okay, the skulker. Okay, the skulker's kind of creeping on the ground. The scout's kneeling. The brute is kneeling. And the guard is just standing guard. All right. Okay. The brute has his tail up over his head like he's going to do something with it, too. All right. So we get our instructions. Apparently, just glue them all together and then glue arms on. So these are easy. Now, one thing I do like, oh, look, it tells you what they are. So this base actually says brute. And this one says guard, scout, skulker. So this, and they come in black. So technically, if you were like really not wanting to deal with these guys, you could just put them together and call it a day. Maybe give them a gloss coat because, the aliens always were kind of slimy and glossy looking. Now, these bases don't say anything because they're warrior bases, and all of these are warriors. Now, let's see if it's identical sprues. spruce. It does not look like identical spruce, which means there's possibly 8 distinct warriors here. I think before I glued the warriors down, and I noticed that some of the bases have the aliens' feet on them, and some of them have two little divots where, the alien feet would go. So, yeah, we got to make sure we pay attention to that. But if I'll definitely do the base, and all I'll do is I'll get like my blade metal color, which is kind of a dark metal color, and I will go ahead and dry brush the bases metallic. Before I do anything else, the bases will be done metallic. Now, I already showed you guys. Let me move my freaking Byzantine. No, these aren't Byzantines. These are Persians. Yeah, I've got stuff all over the floor here where I've been moving things and straightening the desk out, reorganizing and deciding what I'm going to put out in the garage and what's not going to the garage. So forgive me for that. But so here we've got the actual game, which is another glorious day in the Corps, right? And this is based on the Alien movie because, you've got Hicks and Ripley, Newt, Vasquez. So, and they're military green already, but of course, those guys will get painted. Even if the alien warriors just get put together and get okay. So here's like missions that you can take, and the missions on the back show you how to lay out the map. So let's see a bunch of map tiles, thick. And then, see, unfortunately, the Marines bases are green, so they'll have to be primered black so that they can be dry brushed. But they got their names on them. That's cool. So we got Vasquez, Hudson. Oh, that was that was Bill Paxton's character, Hudson. Gorman, I think that was the loser ass lieutenant. Newt, Frost. Honestly, don't remember Frost. Ripley and Hicks. And Hicks is armed with a shotgun for close encounters, right? And then you get a whole stack of warriors, just like those. And let's go through to see if there's any different ones or if they're all warriors. They're all warriors. So yeah, the warriors. I think the only part of these guys I'm painting is the base. They're molded in black plastic. Aliens are just straight black. There's really not a lot of color to them. So mold them or do them all up and then spray them with some gloss and call it a day. Oh, apparently there's cards that you use that, oh, I like that. And then if you flip it, it tells you, an alien. And this is what? Oh, this is just cards people to tell you how to play the game. These are equipment and stuff you can equip your soldiers with. You see how it's got cost. And then it's got a die 6 and 2 die 10s. And the die 10s seem to have a star where the 1 should be. Not sure how that works, but I've got a lot of stuff to read anyway. So, and I've been concentrating on A Song of Ice and Fire, but this looks really cool. you know, and scratches that sci-fi itch. I'll tell you what, if you own the Aliens role-playing game from I think Free League, this buying these would be awesome just for the tiles and the aliens. You know what I mean? So that you could play the role-playing game and have everything laid out like that. Another thing I really love about it is in that vein. Let's say you played Call of Cthulhu, the role playing game, but you wanted to use miniatures or whatever. Then you'd buy the Mansions of Madness second edition box set, and it comes with like pretty much every miniature you would ever need, really. There might be a couple more out there you might want, but I mean, it comes with deep ones. It comes with cultists, and it comes with tiles that represent 1920s, stores, docks, boats, whatever. So, a really, if you, I mean, one, you're going to play that game, Mansions of Madness. You're going to play that game, and two, if you're playing Cthulhu 7th edition, then you're also going to have a selection of miniatures that you could use. Now, the last thing I'm showing off in this video before ending it, these are my Black Tide Chosen. They are done except for the beards and the faces and the bases. And I'm going to base them exactly the same way I did the other guys, which means this mud, rocks, and the occasional little sprues, little bits of tufts of, swamp grass or whatever. So far, painting these Song of Ice and Fire guys, and I am not the kind of guy that loves to paint, but painting these guys has been relaxing and not as difficult. At least the Greyjoy guys, not as difficult as you'd think. Most of the miniatures, if you don't count the metallic colors, most of them got like 2 or 3 colors on them, max. It's like leather boots, leather belts, whatever color you want to paint their beards, and then sea green, that teal color, and then that's about it. These guys I actually got to paint. They have a like a little belt that they have hanging out like a ribbon, and I'm going to paint mine red, and that will designate, because it's like a campaign thing, that will designate that these guys have fought House Lannister in the past, and I think that will be really cool. And that is pretty much it. Figured out my one bro that didn't answer me about, hey, what are you going to play if we play Taslanta? He was like, well, cat, of course. And I was like, yeah, I should have known that, because the guy acts like a cat in real life, practically. So by cat, Jaka. He's going to be a Jaka warrior. And my sister-in-law decided she's going to be a Jaka Beastmaster. So really cool. Really cool. My brother-in-law is still dragging his feet about picking what he's going to be, but we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal, right? So that is the video. That's what's going on. Like and thumbs up the video. That is the best way to help this channel so that other people can see this. Share it with your friends. Share it with your moms and your grandmoms. Be like, look at this old guy talking about whatever he's talking about. And quote Casual Geographic, drink water, hug your mom, call your dad, or talk to your dad, and let all of your other relatives know you love them. Also, looking forward to Christmas. It's only a few days away. So I'm very stoked. And yeah, these aliens, since they're already molded in black, I'm just going to pull them together and gloss coat them. And that way they'll look slimy and they'll be on the metallic base. So it'll be all good. You know, they'll look like aliens. Now, I don't own the Alien role playing game, and I doubt we would ever play it. But, you know, if for some reason we decide we want to play the Alien game, then I'm going to have a ton of miniatures for it, you know? So that's really cool. Might need some more Marines, but hey, not a big deal, right? So again, peace and love, and I'm going to get this uploaded. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in the next video.